I wasted 6 months and thousands of dollars before my content actually started to make money. And that's the part of the creator journey that nobody talks about. It's all the mistakes, all the crying sessions, and really just all the moments that you really just want to give up. Hey guys, I'm Rihanna, and I'm really going to be calling myself out today and sharing all the mistakes I made so that you don't have to, because let's be really real, it is hard enough to become a successful content creator without stumbling over the same questions or concerns that everybody else has. Mistake number one, really hitting it hard with perfection over consistency. When I first started content creation, I really had this idea that I needed to be the most perfect, and I'm going to blame that on influencer era. I would definitely spend hours filming, refilming, because I just wanted everything to be perfect. I wanted my tone to be right. I wanted the setting to be perfect, whatever it may be. I literally spent hours just refilming everything. And you know what? Wasting all those hours trying to film that perfect content made me actually $0 in money. So it wasn't until I started connecting with some really successful creators that I realized I was making all of the rookie mistakes that beginner creators make. I do remember this one night, I was on maybe like take number 10 of a really simple product review video. I had ring lights everywhere, my phone was dying, and it was after midnight. And I still remember, even after all that work, I didn't post the video because I wasn't happy with it. And here's the brutal truth: a good enough video that actually gets posted will always outperform the perfect video that never sees the light of day. Now I time block and I give myself 30 minutes max per video. And when the timer goes off, I just post what I have. And really, since implementing this rule, my content volume has actually tripled and my engagement went surprisingly up instead of down. And that leads us to mistake number two, which is actually copying other creators and not really creating your own unique angle. Now, I'm guilty of it too. When I started, I was literally watching the top creators and trying to copy their exact content. But honestly, if you're trying to be the second best version of someone else, you're never going to be the best version of yourself. I do remember posting this fitness product review video that was almost the exact replica of what another creator had done. And it did get decent views, but it got 0 conversions. And honestly, you do not want to be known as the creator who copies other creators, because other creators will call you out, I promise. You have to take what works from other top performing creators and put your own unique perspective and spin on it. And for me, that meant leaning into my background in child development and really learning how to break down complex topics and teach it to someone else. And I'll be so honest, that actually ended up being my superpower in my content. Mistake number 3 is focusing on follower count instead of engagement. I remember obsessively checking my follower count when I first started, but meanwhile was actually ignoring all the things that really mattered, and that's comments, likes, shares, really just connecting with the audience. And I'm going to give you a little example of something that I actually learned the hard way, but I made over $3,000 from a video that was pushed to less than 10,000 people. And why? It's because the engagement was actually insane. People were saving it, sending it to their friends, liking, commenting, like so many things that actually push the video out further. Believe me, you want to create content that generates genuine engagement. That's truly the goal. You want to ask questions, you want to solve specific problems, and always respond to comments. I now spend 15 to 20 minutes on each social platform responding and engaging with other creators, and it's really made the most out of my content strategy. Mistake number 4 is really undervaluing your work with brands. Now, this one definitely makes me cringe a little bit, but my first brand deal, I think I accepted $100 for like 3 TikTok videos. 4 content, by the way, that actually ended up generating thousands in sales for the brand. I really just tell you this to remind you how valuable your content can be to the brand and to price yourself accordingly. And I'm not telling you this to greatly overcharge the brand, but don't undersell yourself either. That leads us to, last but not least, mistake number 5, which is just trying to be on every platform at once. I remember when I first started seeing success on TikTok, I really tried to spread myself very thin and be on almost every platform that I could. I'm talking Pinterest, LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, or X. I really pulled myself in so many different directions, and my content definitely suffered from it. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, but you also don't want to spread yourself so thin that you're just pulled so many different directions either. I say it's best to be consistent on 2 to 3 socials and really try to master those before you really start to expand. And when you do expand, you actually want to use a smart repurposing content strategy. It's going to save you so much time. Because the truth is, a lot of creators give up before they actually give themselves a chance or their content a chance to really take off. They make these common mistakes, they get discouraged, and they walk away, often just days before things really would have clicked. And I just want you to know that making mistakes, it's all a part of the journey. And honestly, the difference between the creators who actually are successful and the creators who aren't is that it's not about avoiding the mistakes, it's about adapting and learning when they actually happen. Because whether you admit it to yourself or not, every successful creator has been exactly where you are now, and the only difference is that they kept going. So if you found this helpful or at least a little bit interesting, then definitely check out our Creatorshop program, where all those dreams and all those feelings that you can do more can actually become a reality.